Hi, hey, hello, hi. How's it going, friends? How's everybody today? Hello, hello. There we are. I'm here. It's me. Does everyone have a nice Friday night? Or day, depending on, where you might be? I'm doing good, I'm doing good. I had a bit of a grindy day at work today, but figure I'll chill out with, a little Blood Death Pixelin and just, I don't know, relax, vibe at it. No, look at the news. Are you in the realm of struggle busing with all the tech issues? Struggle bus. Everybody get on the struggle bus. You made it through. I get you. I get you. Woke up and the world was down. Whoa, this track got real intense. Hang on a second. Let me skip this one. There we go. I love Blaster Master too, but there's a kitty just like mushing on my legs. Hey, baby. Jinx, do you want to not chew on my cable, please? Hey, hey. I know there's a piece of Velcro on there that you want to chew on, but you can't take off with it. This kitty. Hi. Yeah, we caught you. What are you doing? You being a little goblin? Hi. I know you need attention. Of course, you choose just the moment that I start streaming. Hi. Cakes? You have so much kitty energy. I'm just gonna toss that over there. We took our girls to the vet yesterday, and since we got back, Luna has been mostly sleeping, and Jinx has just been uh, crazy. Like she like slept for like 4 hours, and then just like woke up in like total goblin mode. Right? You just been a goblin? Yeah, she's a sweet little baby though. Ugh. Get myself back in position if the camera wants to focus again. Yeah, sweet. Perfect. Okay, let me scoot back over to what I'm doing here today. My webcam does not want to work over here. What's going on here? Doop, doop, doop. There we go. I'm back. A little talking head me and a regular talking head me. So tonight I'm working on a little more Blood Death. Just been slowly filling out some of these cabins with more, just like actual stuff. So it's a little less just like plain and every cabin looks the same kind of thing. Tonight I think I'm going to focus on doing a mess hall. So far I've just kind of like built out a few different cabin shapes. And then over the last couple of weeks, I did a first aid hut and a little like trade shop kind of thing. And today I'm going to do a mess hall. Need to kind of reshape this building real quick first. And see what I can get out of this. Also, kind of want to add like a mid wall because we don't really have a mid wall for anything. We want to add some areas where you can like get up and in behind, so there's like a separate room. I need to kind of hack this apart real quick. Don't need webs here. Anybody got any fun plans for this weekend? Or is it mostly just taking it easy? Which also sounds very nice. I've been kind of grinding pretty hard lately between getting Blood Dust stuff together, and that's too many of that. I'll fix that later. Between doing Blood Dust stuff and work's been kind of busy lately. I've had some pretty tight deadlines, so I've been kind of like grinding away. Plus, I got a couple other little projects on the go that are slowly coming together here. Can't stop, won't stop, though. Let's see, what if I stretch this out? Nope. That's fine. I think I'm gonna keep this roof flat here. Where did that ladder? Oh, stealing ladders. So, being a mess hall, I kind of want this to be a bit of a wider building. But I might have to steal some of these tiles here. There we go. You plan to travel, but had to cancel because the airport near your home was overbooked. Is it because of all the crazy tech and plane and everything stuff? Hopefully you can... Oh, I'm sorry. But will you at least be able to like reschedule some of it? Or is it more like time sensitive kind of stuff? Because I know like Bit Summit's going on this weekend, and let's say something else is going on this weekend that I can't think of. Actually, maybe I want this up one more. You tried to reschedule, but you got it discouraged. I totally understand. My biggest suggestion is to just like either like wait a day or so, or like at least till like some of the craziness calms down, because usually as people sort of figure out how they're getting to the place that they want to go, then they kind of like spaces open up elsewhere. I know anytime that I've gotten like trapped anywhere, like at least like traveling by plane, like usually that first like hour or so, like everything is instant booked, and then like things slowly open up around. have to be like one tile up, I think? Yeah. Few less windows going on here. Where does that come from? I like outer walls. Where are you? I have to clean some of this up a little bit later. At least if I can get like a base shape going, that'll make it easier to kind of make this all nice and clean. And all these extras. Kitty, what are you doing? Oh, you're playing. You're being cute. Okay. I got super startled. But Jinx was just being a playful little kitty instead of a goblin. Oops. Missing a little tile I need here. That's not too bad. Okay, so that gives me like a little bit of room for making like another ladder down here and then another little room. perfect, but it'll do for now. Let me make them all like here, maybe? Got a lot of stuff I gotta fit in this this little room. There we go, that's a little better. So essentially I want to make a bunch of like picnic tables and then kind of use those to kind of disperse out here. Oh, you're too kind. I hope we don't disappoint. We've been kind of trying really hard to make sure that the game's really shored up and stuff. I know we've pushed it out a couple times and just want to make the best game we can. And hopefully soon-ish we'll have some more builds we can at least send out to friends and family and whatnot. You know. Here, there we go. Cool. Okay. just want to fix this one little hunk of back wall here. A couple of these are missing the linking piece. There we go. It's a little better. There's the piece of ladder I wanted. Great. I just gotta figure out a good way to make these like kind of mid walls work. The biggest problem comes with like a little bit of perspective. Just because it's all like skewed in. So I might be able to kind of like fake it by just doing the one side. Yeah, that's not too bad. And then I can make like probably 2 or 3 tiles that I can vary here. Oops. Yeah, like one top, one bottom. BRB, BBB. Have a good BRB, BB. Sorry I'm a little low energy tonight, friends. Work has definitely drained me a little bit today. Again, not really that I had like, I don't know, not like work's going bad or anything. Work's going great. And I really love the game that we're doing at work. But today was just like a grueling day of tile sets, and they were just, I don't know, I was just struggle busing. It's nothing but me. But it's fine. Like I got done most of what I needed to, and then the next day I have working on those. Shouldn't be a bad day, because I pretty much like shored up the issues that I was dealing with. Cool, that feels good. Actually, I wonder if I could just do one more. Because then I can just duplicate one of those, like... Well, that... maybe I'll just make, like, one more, like, separate tile here. Yeah. Something like that. So it feels like it's connected more. Yeah, that feels a little better. So I think really what I want to try to do is like kind of kill two birds with one stone and get these walls in, and I want to do like a special wall for like the mess hall, and hopefully that will work okay. That'll give James enough stuff to muck about with. Back walls, that's what I want. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll probably have to do like a duplicate for like if we want to do them on the left side too. And then maybe like a single one for like just like a single middle column. Oh, this track is way too sleepy for me right now. Yeah, it's a little better. What I'm gonna try to do is like make a mess hall window. Like you'd have like from like the kitchen to the dining room. Just trying to find a quick reference for this. Where would you be? Okay, so it's like it would just be kind of like a half wall kind of thing. So if it would hit right about like chest height, it would probably be roughly about here. Yeah, that seems right about the correct amount of space. Looks like most of like the ceiling ones sit on the top and not so much like inside, or like they don't like poke out like a countertop would. Yeah, something more like that. Cool. I wonder, maybe this needs to come in one. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, that feels like roughly about correct. I could probably poke the counter out another pixel. Yeah. Y'all, I'm shrimping. Not good. Not good for my back. If everybody isn't sitting up at a good straight angle, don't shrimp. Well, it leads to pain. Yeah, that feels pretty good. I might try and do something so it feels more like attached to the background or attached to the other room. Yeah, that at least like gives me a little bit of that depth that I was looking for. I wonder if like a little dither will work here or not. We'll find out. Yeah, that works. I think that looks cool. A little bit of that depth. Actually, maybe I want to do this in the opposite direction. Now, it doesn't feel bad, but something feels off about it. Maybe it was just like one pixel too many. Because then that's more like almost like anti-aliasing. That doesn't feel right either for the style. Yeah, I'll probably have to go with something more like this, I think. Yeah, that feels good. I feel like I don't have enough space in this room. Maybe I'll just like move this ladder over one. Could always just like make the room like one tile larger. Or I could do 2 tiles larger. Do like one out in this direction. And one out in this direction. Especially because at some point I'm gonna have to add oops. I'm gonna have to add some like a door and probably more junk than I'm anticipating. Yeah, that's not too bad. I just realized I goofed on some of these. But I can fix that here, not a big deal. I feel like I'm like missing a tile here. Like a tile that I should be using over here. That's fine for now. There we go. I just gotta go to the outer walls, fix that up. Yeah, there we go. Is it door and extras? Okay, it is cool. I can like scoot over this outer wall here. So like I have enough space to toss junk in here. Throw some webs up in this little attic space. Hit the 3 or 4 set, yeah, that's fine. That works. got all just extra details. Cool. Feeling crunchy today. Remind me as I stretch out my sad little limbs. Oh yeah, that's why I need some spooky tunes. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of these just, a lot of like mess halls just have like the old wooden, like picnic tables essentially, or camp tables. So probably like 3 tiles wide seems reasonable. At least for all of it, because like most of these other tables I have that are 2 tiles wide. Let's get me a little symmetry tool going on. One more pixel over, I think I am. Oops. I did have a pixel. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Actually, I should probably do the light color first. Or maybe just like a separate color just so I can see everything here. What's the height on these chairs? About here. Well, like picnic benches are like a little bit lower, so like maybe a pixel lower. Though I'm a little scared of the possible desire to like actually make these into seating, because they sit kind of like towards the front of a tile. It might be something that we can muck with later. Just need to look at some more picnic benches. I guess some of them aren't even really attached, they're just... Those things you never think about, like how a picnic table is constructed. So it looks like they, ones that have it attached, they cross in the middle, and then there's one that goes back up, like kind of like a W. So it would like come down like this. Heck. There we go. So like technically like that. So I'd probably want to bring this down a pixel. And these would be more like 2x4s. So they like reach out like a little wider. I'm starting to think that I kind of want the benches detached because it would make my life a little bit easier. I just don't know what's better to do. Ooh, this is a jam. Oh, it's Chuck Rock. I never spent all that much time listening to Chuck Rock soundtrack. I always had the Sega CD one. This chair. So it looks like they all sit 1 pixel from. Yeah, that seems about right then. Cool. Yeah, I always only had the Sega CD one, so something I never really dove too much into. We need to bring this down even one. Whoops! I'm launching that all over the place. I guess that means these legs need to come in a little bit too. Yeah, something like that. Not that you really get to see too much of that anyway. The tops of the tables, I did 2 pixels as well. Just trying to like keep all this stuff consistent. It reaches up 1 tile above. So the seating is about here. Okay, so this needs to come up 1. That's actually the seat top. There we go, like that. That's not too bad. But I guess a lot of the... I look at a couple more like tabletops for camping stuff, because some of them have like one like 1-inch thick board and then like a base to it. me just 1 second, friends. Here we go. The more I think about it, I might want to do more like a... old style picnic table, there we go. But even those have like a base to them. So I guess you kind of wouldn't see it from the angle. Looks like I'm doing Taco Bell for dinner. Woo woo. Give me just another second, friends. I want to see what Taco Bell has at the moment. I think this is up on higher too. Cool. So that like gives me a little bit more space to muck about with. Yeah. I don't think I like... There, that feels a little better. I'll just have to like chop out some pieces when I go to do the shadows and stuff for this. Yeah, that feels pretty cool. Yeah, that's sweet. Do this, then I'll fix the color. I don't know if anyone's had the Taco Bell nacho fries, but like they're like my jam. Just something about them, it just like really works for me. Cool. I love when old games have like weird sound effects and just like digitized voices for like parts of the music. It's so wild to me. For this. Oops. I can't totally see where it would sit, so I need to kind of guesstimate. I guess I could probably turn off all the other layers like that and not be a slacker about it. It's too funny. I wonder by the end of this if I will want to do a different color for this, because it's totally possible. Oops. I like that shadow better. Because the table, I mostly just show the depth of the legs. little harder to do with this. I don't know, it's kind of like estimated. This is a cute little picnic table. It doesn't feel too bad. Let that down. Throw that onto the extras layer. What is layer 1? Oh, okay, that's what's on layer 1. Cool. I think need to grab a window. Just looks so odd without any windows in it. Hey, what's up, Boss Claw? I'm doing pretty good. Glad to see Screaming Bloody does scream the bloodiest death they're coming along. Oh, thank you. I don't know, there's something... So, when we originally started making this game, we really just wanted to straight up remake, like, NES Friday the 13th. But, like, I really... I don't care for the whole, like, punch-out-y sections, because, like, moving about the cabins never felt right. There's something about it that just, like... It just felt awkward, and you felt like you were always confused. And that was one thing I really wanted to, I don't know, get rid of, essentially. But I wanted to keep that, like, I don't know, that feeling of depth to the cabins, where you're not just, like, on this, like, weird flat plane. Even though, I mean, obviously you are, but... I don't know, definitely something I wanted to, like, keep and push for. Even playing as a kid, it was neat but not super. Yeah, exactly. Of course it wasn't super, it was on the NES. Har har har. Sorry, I couldn't resist that one. Wah wah. I deserve that wah wah. Okay, now I need to make like a little like kitchen-y area. The cabin section will be like Jurassic Park mini Wolfenstein. Actually, that would be really cool. I always thought that was like a neat part for Jurassic Park, because like there's something about that that made going in the buildings feel scarier. Like, the outside is very, like, I don't know, bright and happy, and, like, I don't know, even, like, you see big dinosaurs, and you're like, meh, it's a big dinosaur, look at it, it's cute. But, like, when you're in the, like, enclosed feeling space, you're like, oh, I'm in trouble now. Slow-mo, dark, limited visibility? Yeah, exactly. What you don't see is usually what is more scary. So I think the next thing I really need to do is set up sort of a kitchen setup. Gift, thank you so much for the follow. Sorry if I have drastically mispronounced your name, or if you just wanna to lurk it up. But either way, welcome in. Hi, I'm Wayne. I make pixels and video games. Right now I'm working on Screaming Savage Blood Death. It's a little NES style horror game. We are currently on the Steam. Anyone wants to check it out, add it to their wish list. Do all the things that helps us out. In the meantime, happy to chat, happy to just vibe if just vibing's your thing. That's usually what I do in the streams, is just lurk. But I appreciate you coming in regardless. Tonight we're working on some environmental stuff. I'm making a little like mess hall area. And I kind of have set up, I have a couple little references that I'm glancing over at, so if I'm just like looking off into the distance like I'm crazy, that's what I'm doing. Me and my weird little setup. So I think I want like kind of like an old like kitchen stove and like a boiler kind of setup. Old kitchen boiler maybe. Just kind of trying to see how some of this stuff was set up and made. Like, so like, the camp that this takes place in is like essentially just like an old super beat up camp. And I'm trying to do a little bit of I don't know, environmental storytelling for like how old this cabin really is, or these like cabins and camp and everything really is. So like having older stoves and just like things that are really kind of like beat up really give you that feeling that this is a little underkept and underfunded, and the kids are not living it up. That's funny because, you know, it's a game about death. Don't mind me, I'm gonna see myself out. Trying to like figure out what kind of like stoves and stuff they used. Could do like one of the like old kind of like black iron kind of stoves. Do that and like a boiler next to it, and something that maybe kind of looks like a sink. Oh, that's a really old stove. Look at that thing. Yeah, I kind of like the ones that like almost look like an old metal cabinet. What color should I start with? Let's start with this color, and we'll see where we go from there. One brighter just so I can see this a little better at the moment. I can always fudge the colors later. Because like some of these, they just like, they look like an old cabinet, but it's just made out of metal. And that's kind of cool to me. I don't know if I've ever seen like an actual like old stove like that. I like the cozy, crusty cabin. Crusty is a really good word for that. Oops. And it's weird because, like, the old stoves, they have, like, doors or, like, drawers on the side. The rats and beetles like it, too. This is being made in Game Maker. Okay, need to pull in both these sides. Oops. I'm gonna have to move that down a pixel too. Never had the proper time focus to try out Game Maker for one of these days. I feel like I don't know, like every other game that I'm working on, it's like in a different engine. So like at this point, it's like, I don't know, whatever people like to use. I know a lot of people really like Godot, and I wouldn't mind mucking about with that. But I don't know, I don't have much of a programming brain, so I always work with other people to make this stuff. I think I'll probably end up doing a couple of things for myself at some point. That's just like, I don't know, Wayne games. They're just like solo things. But I'll probably use something like Click Team Fusion, or maybe like one of like the shoot 'em up builders I've had for a little while, and I wouldn't mind testing out, because that's very like my jam. Since Unity and Pleasantries, you got into Godot and found it a joy to make games in. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like most people that I know that have been messing with Godot, like, just like it. my only pause with that right now is there isn't a lot of good like stuff reporting, but that's mostly because a lot of the things that I make are like more like heavily retail based. Just like stuff I want to put on like the Switch or etc. etc. And not having good abilities to port that kind of stuff, it puts another like step in the way. At least outside of like the stuff I'm doing at the day job. Just because like a lot of the day job stuff, we have like our own engine that we do. Or it's a mix between like Unity and like custom engines. I don't know, it's with everything, like, I don't know, you use what works. Like, everyone's needs and desires are about the same. But, like, I don't know, everyone works different. Go to like exhaust area here. Jig Dang Porter, you know from experience, but you heard it's not just push button done, yeah. And like really even most of the engines aren't quite that easy, but like the less steps that you have to do with that, the better. Just because there's like so much paperwork involved, like an intense amount of paperwork. And then you have to go through like each of the platforms, like QA stuff and making sure that any of that works, and you know, it's a pain. And they usually fail you anyway for like their QA stuff, just so like they can push you off for certain release windows and stuff like that. Blah, paperwork, yeah. I mean, like, I get it. But there's definitely, like, more of, like, a big barrier of entry in that way. Someday, if you ever try to get something porty, look forward to coding some random scream after it's been left running for 7.77 hours. So, I have a funny story about that, but it's mostly due to a bug. So, when we released Shuchimi, when you load into the title screen, the logo just like stays in place, but it like floats up and down gently. But there's like a rounding point error. So over time, it starts moving in one direction or the other, and if you wait long enough, it will just like zip itself off the screen. The only reason we even discovered that is we were showing it at, I want to say, MagFest, and just like leaving it up overnight and stuff, like eventually like the logo would just disappear. It's like those like little things that you don't realize and you wouldn't even notice. It goes in the machine. Doesn't feel too bad. Oh, my right shoulder is killing me today. I need to like take some drugs. I've been using my Cintiq for the last couple of days. I don't think I was sitting real well with it. So like I was like leaning forward into it instead of having it like right up on me. I think it's just been like bothering my shoulder. Ghost in the shoulder. It's those like little things you don't realize until it's like you're like, why am I in pain? It's starting to feel a little together. I don't know if I like how that sits. Maybe I could do it like that and then use a separate color to help bridge that gap. You're suffering for your art. That's right. No, that's not right. That's not what it should be. Like, it's taking care of yourself. That's why I take good breaks, and I've been looking into getting myself a new chair because my chair is like almost 10 years old now. And like, it's a really good chair. I love this chair. It's a Steelcase Amiya, I think it is. I don't know. It's one of the like mid higher end Steelcase chairs. But like I've had it so long that like the cushion's starting to go on it, and like there's like a part of the arm that's like tearing up a little bit. Just from like overuse. Yeah, it's a great chair. Really, I could probably get it like reupholstered and recushioned, and it will probably be fine. But like at this point, I want to like lean into getting something, I don't know, new and something that like suits my body a little bit more. I want something that kind of keeps me sitting in a better way. So I've been kind of looking around at like the Herman Miller stuff, and I don't know, figuring out what I want to do next as far as that kind of thing. That, and I want to get one of those like sitting standing desks that will go up and down. And I've been kind of like pricing out what I want and where I'm going with that next. On the bright side, tax write-offs, yay! Yes, Santan for reupholster coupon. Yeah, I mean, like, I think I'm going to keep this chair and then refurbish it at some point. And then I can either, like, I don't know, just, like, keep it for anybody that wants to come over and work, or just, like, have another chair around and whatnot. Or I can sell it. I definitely suggest that for everyone to like spend some money on a good chair if you're spending all day every day in a chair. It is a lot more important than I would ever give it credit for when I was younger. Yeah, business has been good and good for your body. Exactly. Oh, this thing's starting to come together a little bit here. But yeah, that'll probably be my next big expenses. For better or worse. It's not too bad. So I wonder if I make it like some like gnarly gray. It's not too bad. I feel like I could probably bring it down further. Ooh, it's a spooky jam. Necessary evil, yeah, exactly. So I wonder if I take this and use... just like bring like a third color into this. You know, I have this like a bit reversed now that I think about it. So this should be the darker color. Just make that red for a second. Though I like kind of goofed when I did this, I think, but I can figure this out. Because like really like the countertop should be lighter, at least by how I've been lighting everything. So I don't know, maybe this is like kind of correct, but I need to fix this stuff. Maybe I'll use the gray in that, or the brown in that, or I can just swap out some black. Yeah, I'll probably have to make the edges black for now, and then take like this color maybe and use that for getting that like kind of gnarly rusty feeling. I kind of want this handle like down a little bit here. Neat seeing this in the NES palette. Am I totally committing, or would I add tweak colors if it's ideal? So I am using a a very slightly modified version of the NES palette. It's mostly modified to fix like the perceptual colors by like how you see it on a television. Because like the actual like NES palette isn't like a perfect palette, just because every television is going to render it like very slightly differently. Outside of that, I am like absolutely locked into these colors. Like I am not adding colors, I am not changing colors. This is NES Ride or Die. The biggest thing that would be different if you were to actually like put this on an NES, but a lot of like the sprites and stuff are like out of spec, and like colors on screen are a little out of spec. Because, like, that's, like, the couple, like, I don't know, NES, like, limitations that are harder to really figure out. I haven't used any of the tools, but I'm familiar with them. For like making like actual like NES graphics. It's something I definitely desire to do at some point. I don't really know a lot of people that are like really dedicated as far as like making an actual NES game / like I gotta have time to do everything. So like it's a little harder to make that happen, but one day I really, really desire to make that happen. It's the kind of thing that is, it's pretty important to me, and I definitely, want to be able to like respect what the actual limitations, all that kind of stuff are, because I think that it's really interesting and cool, and ooh, maybe that's the ticket for the colors here. Oh, this is gonna have to go back to dark. I don't know, I always look at a lot of that stuff like, I want to know the rules so I can break the rules. And still make it look appropriate. Because, like, I can make lots of stuff that uses, like, those sort of limits and still doesn't look NES, even though I use, like, the NES palette. So it's just like, I don't know, like paying attention to a lot of those little things. Because like the biggest thing that most people don't realize when they're making sprites for like old games and stuff, when you're restricted to 4 colors, one of those colors is transparency. So you're really restricted to 3 colors, and it's a task to get everything in 3 colors. Maybe in 2028 there could be a NES port and limited edition physical box cart run. Mondo, Famritrek, Death Screamer, Pixel, NTSC, Reamer. The other thing that we are doing for this is we're doing a 4x3 mode. So like if you actually want to put it on a television, like we're gonna let you. We want you to do that. it is something that's on the main docket. Any built-in faux CRT shaders? Yes, we have one that's built in that will probably turn off for 4x3 mode, but I'm not totally certain. It depends on how we're going to use that with some of the other tech. Because there's definitely like a few things that we want to utilize, but I don't want to like spoil too much. Can't wait to get your grubby paws on this. Actually, I mean, heck, I can show you. Hang on. Let me just like boot up our little demo here. Things are a little broken in the demo at the moment. I'm just gonna turn my sound down for a second. Pause that. Do 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 do. Where are you? Oh, cool. I'm glad I keep Steam on the other thing, so I don't show off some secrets. Mm-hmm. Okay, this looks like this is working. Okay. So this may totally crash. I'm not totally certain. Let me kick full screen on. Hopefully that works. Yeah, cool. Good, good, good. So it's a little hard to see in the stream, and it probably wrecks a little bit of the bitrate, but like there's like a little jitter to everything and a little bit of like almost like static VCR tracking kind of set up to it. There's a couple of these things are a little bit placeholdery. Like this is set up for testing our note system. Looking great for you. You're very partial to faux CRT. Yeah, you really have to like do it right and make it work correctly. Because otherwise, like, it just feels wrong and cheap. That bunny's like just tweaking out. Sorry, bun. Oop. I got wrecked by a bun. And right now, like, the music and stuff isn't set up in it. A lot of this is just, like, testing setups. Come on, dear. Get out here. I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, I'm just tearing through these deer. Just going to town on the wildlife right now. Sorry, bunnies. I think actually in the future we might make it so you can't kill the bunnies. Yeah, we really are trying to push to make sure the gameplay is good too, and it's not just like, I don't know, killing the same 30 zombies. There's a little bit of debug stuff going on right here with the character zipping around. And that's Screaming Savage Blood Death. So that's essentially like our like intro level that kind of sets up what's going on and leads into you actually like playing through the counselors and finding out everything that's going on, meeting other counselors, keeping the campers safe, all that kind of stuff, and kind of going from there. And you get to pick your little counselor and find other ones. Give you a startle. Gotta keep you on your toes. Yeah, so Insight's a stat that will like help you find secrets and stuff like that. And there will be like hidden dirt and things like that that you can dig up. And you can like swap items between counselors. We're just adding in like a whole system to like set up notes, so you can like read through all the notes in the game that you found so far, and getting all our options and all that kind of stuff set up. So yeah, it's a little sneaky peeky. You won't have to wait as long. We've been doing a lot of like system stuff and things that kind of set up to make the game great. So like things are kind of like in pieces a little bit now, but not in a way that's like the game's not getting built. Oh, I should probably kick my music back on. The music is going to be a little bit of a mix. We're using a lot of like either like older synths or emulated synths to kind of like get that sound right. It's not going to be like exact FamiTracker stuff. but using things to like make it sound correct. Like, we don't want it to sound like the most modern-ish of games, but also working straight in FamiTracker on top of building all the rest of the game and all that kind of stuff is a lot. Splatterhouse, Taku Graffiti, I don't know about that game. Hang on a second. Are you talking about this game? So yes, I do know about that. No, the last time I was in Japan, I picked that up. We were in like the Tokyo area around Halloween time, so like I had to like go all in on getting spooky stuff. Actually, I still need to play through that. I bought it and I haven't like really sat down to play it. It's one of those games that I always meant to play in general and didn't get to. So I was like, I'll buy it and then I'll force myself to play it, and I still haven't played it. At least like outside of just like booting it up and playing the first level kind of thing. Yeah, it was a really awesome time to go. Like, I like spooky season is like my jam, and like I don't know, like every country, like if they do like Halloween stuff, you're gonna do it different, and you're gonna like. It was cool like getting to see their spin on it, and like we went to Fuji-Q amusement park. And they have like one of the biggest haunted houses there, and it was really cool. You would say anything more than you played it, loved it, played it some more, loved it some more, played it, loved it even more. Your mileage may vary. I like that. Yeah, the haunted house was super cool. I definitely recommend that. I think it was like an hour long or something like that. Oh, we were in there for a while. No, I'm very lucky in the way that I've been able to go to Japan a couple times now, and I'd still love to go back like anytime. The first time I went was in 2015. It was like right after we released Isaac, and I thought that was my once in a lifetime. Like I didn't think I was ever getting to go back. So, and I was lucky enough too. So I don't know. I want to see like places all over the world. I love traveling. I love seeing people's different cultures, and like even like here in the States, like. Going all over the country, you see so much different culture between everyone. It's so interesting and unique. And I feel like people like take that for granted. And like, honestly, it's easy to. Like, It, it's right here. Like, you don't think about it. With hour-long haunted houses, how could you not want to go back? You love to go one day and also fill your face. Oh my goodness, I'm a food person. Like, I love trying new foods, which is weird because like when I was a kid, like I didn't want to eat anything. I was like a super picky eater. But like now I'm just like I want everything. I want to try everything. And like the food there is just awesome and like way cheaper than I feel like it should be. I mean, probably because I'm used to everything here in the States, but like I got to try so much cool stuff, and like I love like sushi, and I'm a big do I have an all-time favorite or an intense recommendation? I like unagi. I really, really love unagi. Eel is just awesome. Like, it's a little fatty. It's very tender. It's just like, I don't know, there's something about it just like really vibes for me. Outside of that, like I really like Japanese curry. It's really great for me. Any place that has Japanese curry, I will get down on any day. Give me like 2 seconds. I just got cold all of a sudden. It was probably standing up. Ghost in the Wampaku. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Eel is actually like you can get it a lot of like sushi restaurants and stuff, and it's pretty good. Like you won't go bad by that. But like in Japan I had just like the freshest of eel, and it was just like it was definitely the best eel I've had. But you will not be sad going most places and getting it. Okay, my friends, I believe my dinner is here, so I'm gonna call it for tonight and just I don't know, just go munch my food and chill out for the rest of the evening. Here in Ontario, Canada, small city about 2 hours north of Toronto. So safe to pass on Uncle Bucks. Okay, I kind of have an idea of where you are. I used to live in Buffalo, so I kind of know that area. But yeah, thanks so much for joining me and hanging out for a little while I jammed on some stuff. I'll probably finish this up soon, and yeah, it's lake adjacent. Used to spend a lot of time in Canada. Let me find us somewhere to go. Actually, my friend Spitdoll is streaming, and she's doing awesome art and character design, and it's absolutely wonderful. But also, I just want to thank everyone for coming by and hanging out and checking my stuff and I don't know, just like vibing, keeping me company. And we'll do this again next week sometime. I'll find a good day to jam in on this if anyone's free and wants to hang out. But till then, thank you again, and we'll see y'all soon.